YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy True Thought, making another video dealing with some more topics concerning military, Army National Guard, and what I've learned so far, what I'm, as I research and find out more information. Today, we're talking about ranks, well, pay grade. We'll be talking about some of the educational benefits as well as Tricare benefits for those who have sworn in, become official members of the military, or for those who may be interested in doing so. So let's first start off with just the ranks and pay grade within the Army National Guard. Those ranks are the same across the board with all branches of the military. Starting off with the E1 all the way up to, I believe it's E9 if I'm not mistaken. When you first come into the military, if you come in with no high school or no college experience, no college credits, you'll be coming in as an E1. And as an E1, you're pretty much on the bottom of the totem pole. Now I say that just because that's what everyone else says. However, essentially if you're E1 to E4, you're pretty much in a position where you have most of the people in the military being able to tell you what to do. So while being an E1 may put you, technically on the bottom of the totem pole, whether you're E1 to E4, you still are going to be catching a lot of crap from a lot of people. So that's really not anything that matters right now at this point. I'm an E4 because I have my college degree. And so if you do have some college credits and you have your high school diploma, you can actually go up to E3. I think it's 30 college credits. If you have at least 30 college credits, I think you can earn a rank of E3 at some point. Now, I'm not sure how it is in the active Army or on the Army Reserves, but I know in the Army National Guard, when you report to RSP, there's a program called Stars for Stripes that you can do if you're E1 or E2 and you want an opportunity to increase your rank, thus increasing your pay grade. And so once you complete the Stars for Stripes, I know there's a PT test that goes along with it and some other skill-based tests that go along with it. Once you've done that, you have the opportunity to go from an E1 to an E2, and like I said, even if you have college credits, you can also go up to an E3. And that's all before you go to basic. Now, whatever you are by the time you get to basic is what you're going to be. So you don't get to go from an E1 to an E2 or E3 in basic. But if you have enough time between the time that you have joined the military and the time that you are shipping off to basic training, you may have the opportunity to increase your rank before going to basic training, which I think is a really good opportunity for a lot of people coming in. It just gives you an opportunity to increase your pay, like I said, and start kind of making some inroads in your military career. Excuse me, early on. Next, let's talk about bonuses. Now, when you are searching for your MOS, depending on which MOS you have, or depending on which MOS you choose, there may or may not be a bonus that's included with it. Most times the bonuses are based on the need for that MOS. So if it's an MOS that the military really needs and is really trying to fill, oftentimes they'll attach a bonus to it to attract people towards it, or have a seat, baby. Or if it's an MOS that is extremely important, again, to attract people towards that MOS, they may attach a bonus to it as well. Sometimes the bonuses can be as little as $5,000. Other times the bonuses can be as high as $20,000. Just depends on, again, the need for that MOS, and also the time frame. So let's say you can want an MOS or see an MOS that has a $20,000 signing bonus today, and if you check back, let's say in October, November, that same MOS may still be available, but it may not be available with the $20,000 signing bonus because most of the slots have been filled, and so they may cut the bonus from $20,000 to $5,000. So all those things kind of factor in. So for those who may be starting a journey to join the Army National Guard, if you see that, do the best you can to kind of jump on the MOS that you want at the high time, meaning when that bonus is at its greatest. because again, the longer you wait, the more time the Army has to fill those spots, and the more time they have to fill those spots, the lower that Army bonus becomes, or that signing bonus becomes. So you want to make sure that you are, just kind of knowing what you want to do, and not hesitating so much, but making a decision, an informed decision as quick as possible. Next, talk about our bonus, how the bonuses are paid out. Now, one thing you need to know about the bonus is that you're not going to get your $5,000 or your $20,000 bonus in one lump sum after signing up. That's not how it works. At least not how I understand it. That's not the way it works. Normally, what you get is you get your bonus prorated throughout the duration of your contract. So let's say, for example, you sign a 6-year contract and you have a bonus of $15,000. Well, after you complete basic training at AIT, you'll get 50% of that bonus. And then in the middle of your contract, so in your 3rd year of your 6-year contract, you'll get another 25% of that bonus. And then at the end of the contract, you'll get the last 25% of that bonus. So don't go into this thinking that you're just going to get a check for $20,000 just dropped into your bank account, because that's not normally how it happens. Again, at least not how it's been explained to me. Second thing about that is that your signing bonus is taxed. So while you may, on paper, you may be receiving a $15,000 or $20,000 or a $5,000 bonus, you're not going to see all of that bonus, because Uncle Sam's going to make sure that they get some of that money also. So just kind of keep that in mind, so that way you can plan accordingly, which is always important. When dealing with your money, you want to be able to plan accordingly with what you're going to get and what you're planning on doing with it. So that's your bonuses. Some other contract lengths, 6 years sometimes comes with student loan repayment. So those who have their degree and have student loans, and you have a significant amount, the student loan repayment actually goes up to, I think it covers up to about $50,000. I think it's either 30 or 50. Right now I'm a little shaky on my facts on that one right now. It's either 30 or 50. I want to say it's 30,000. So if you have student loans of $30,000 or less, you can actually get your student loans taken care of. Again, that's not until after you've completed basic training and AIT, and then again that can be taken care of, and that's something that you don't have to worry about anymore. So again, it all depends on your MOS and when you join within the military as to what types of bonuses and what types of benefits are available to you. But that's something to keep an eye out for. Next, we got Tricare. Tricare is the military's health insurance and health plan. So essentially, for active Army, you are enrolled in Tricare, and you have the full benefits of it. Meaning you can go to see any doctor on base, and whether it be a optometrist or an ear doctor, or you need a just a health physician or whatever kind of doctor, dentist, whatever you need, it's covered in Tricare. For those of us in the Army National Guard, when you're away at training for basic training and for AIT, you're covered by Tricare, and if you are married and have kids, your family is also going to be covered automatically through Tricare. So myself and my wife, we're both teachers, and so we have health insurance through the state. However, since they're going to be covered anyway, when I'm gone, whether they have insurance through the state or not, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and drop the state coverage and just go ahead with the military coverage and Tricare while I'm away at training. Now, once I get back from training, I have the option to either keep Tricare or to leave Tricare and just go back to the insurance that is covered, that is offered by my job. And so that's something we'll think about as when we get there. But there are actually two types of Tricare, two levels of Tricare. There's Tricare, and I believe it's called Tricare Plus, which gives you, again, even more benefits. It's a little more costly, specifically for those in the National Guard, because again, we only get paid after training is over. We only get paid for our drill weekend. But again, that's a decision you can make once you get there. You may find that it's worth it. I'm still going to find. I'll find if it's worth it for us to do as well. It might be. Seeing that we live in an area that's full of bases, within at least 20 miles of us. So we'll see. But that's something to know with Tricare. When you go to basic and AIT, you're automatically covered. If you're married, your wife is automatically covered. Your husband is automatically covered. If you have kids, your kids are automatically covered while you're there. Once you come back, you have to decide whether or not you and your family want to continue on with Tricare or not. Next thing, educational benefits. This is something for me and for those of you who are endeavoring to expand your educational base and really pursue your degree and advanced degrees. This is something that's very beneficial and attractive for me. And so the National Guard, Army National Guard soldiers, again, you have that student loan repayment, but you also have the GI Bill. Now, again, it depends on your length of contract. If you sign a 3-year contract, you don't get the GI Bill. If you sign a 6-year contract, you can though. So you sign the 6-year contract, you get your GI Bill, and you can use that for your education, or you can use that for the education of your spouse or your child. You also have, and on top of that, you also have state benefits. So one of the great things about being a part of the Army National Guard is that you not only get federal benefits, but you also have state benefits as it deals with your education. So the GI Bill is a federal benefit offered to most, if not all, armed force members. However, your state, though, most states, I should say, also offer educational benefits. I'm in the state of Maryland, and so the state of Maryland does have a tuition